On New Year's Day at Six Nations, our children run from house to house before noon yelling, "New Ya, New Ya," or "New Year, New Year." We learned to do this from our Dutch neighbors in the early 1600s. On New Year's Day, Dutch children ran house to house yelling, "New Year, New Year." The Dutch children received deep-fried donuts called oliebollen, and Haudenosaunee kids now receive Indian donuts. January 1st is not the Haudenosaunee New Year, which is late January, early February. So this Six Nations tradition was adopted from the Dutch. This is a sign that our two-row wampum covenant, made with the Dutch in 1613, resulted in good relationships early on. This initially good relationship faded and then was neglected. We Haudenosaunee still keep this covenant. The silver covenant chain, wampum belt, records a solution to European forgetting by emphasizing regular renewal. As silver tarnishes over time and must be polished to shine brightly again, we remind our covenant partners of our original good relationships and the need to continue in this mutual respect of friends. Some Indigenous nations have never enjoyed an initially good relationship with Europeans. And so they say, how can we be reconciled when we were never friends to begin with? We Haudenosaunee remember our initially good relationship, and we have not changed our minds. Colonialism spent centuries of time and gold to erase Indigenous people. It will take a lot of dedicated effort, time, and support to undo all of that damage. But New Ya Donuts offer us a picture of moving forward. What a beautiful picture of community and shalom. What a great example of how to live in a treaty relationship. Who knew that donuts could be an example for the church today on how to listen and learn from one another? Who knew that donuts are a gift from God that can be shared cross-culturally, just like our faith? Thank you for supporting the efforts of Indigenous Ministries, the Canadian Indigenous Ministries Committee, the Edmonton Native Healing Centre, the Indigenous Christian Fellowship in Regina, the Indigenous Family Centre in Winnipeg, as we undo the damage and restore the dignity of Indigenous life all across this country.